Hi, I'm Jim at Kershaw, and I'm here talking to knife mechanisms, and we're going to show you a couple of our products here. So, starting off, we're going to start with something, probably the newest thing I have on the table today is this is our Lucha CF. So this is our high-end butterfly knife. We started with the original Lucha, which is more of kind of a mid-price point knife. And so Lucha CF is a nice upgrade with what we call a working finish blade, CPM 20 CV. We have blue anodized titanium handle scales with a carbon fiber overlay, and then flips on ball bearing washers, and very comfortable, easy to carry. Street price on this is about $270, so very nice, very easy to flip, very comfortable. The other thing people don't realize about butterfly knives is it's one of the strongest mechanisms out there. You are holding that knife open with your hand. So as much as these are fun and flashy, they're also, once they're locked up like this, they're very safe. So next up, this is one of our automatics. This is our Launch 14. So again, this is a push button automatic knife with a coiled torsion spring. This has a CPM 154 blade with a black wash finish. We have a split aluminum handle here with aluminum bolster and a full thick carbon fiber scale overlay here. And we have a full aluminum handle on the back. Those two handles are machined from billets, so they meet in the middle and form their own back spacer. And this is a true automatic knife. Press the button, fires right open. This is called the Launch 14. So next up, something a little more traditional. Thus far, we've all been looking at Kershaw USA products. These are all American made, these knives. This here is called the Federalist, the model 4320. So this is actually a double detent non-locking folder. Some people would call it a slip joint. Some traditionalists would say, well, this is a more modern way of doing it, but in any case, it's a non-locking knife. Push it open, push it closed. We have a traditional nail nick in the blade here, a clip point style. CPM 154 blade again. We have a olive green canvas micarta handle on both sides here, and it's supported by steel liners. And we have a back spacer in here as well. So really nice, clean, gentlemanly type carry, no pocket clip, we have lanyard hole, and yeah, simple, non-locking. The other great thing about this is that it's a 90 thou thickness on the blade. It's very thin. So compared to a lot of the other things we make, this is a very slim, full flat ground blade, very good slicer. So that is the Federalist. So next up we have the big boy here. I'm going to transition over to our zero tolerance lineup. These are all made in USA. These are kind of our high-end line, best we can make. So some of them are small, some of them are big. We've transitioned this brand into being kind of more of a premium brand. It started out as more of a military and police style brand. But again, we have a fully 3D machined and contoured G10 handle on the front. We have a CPM 20 CV blade with a black washed and tiger stripe finish. On the back side here, we have a fully 3D machined titanium handle with a black DLC finish on it. Reversible pocket clip goes on the front of the back side. Another great thing about this is it's a super overbuilt knife. So what we have here is instead of a hollow pivot with a screw that goes into it, we have a solid pivot with a nut that screws onto it. So this here has two wrench flats on it. Any half-inch combo wrench, or even if you're out of your luck and you just have a crescent wrench, you can adjust this pivot in the field. So this is called the ZT-0308. And finally, one more ZT product here. This is called the ZT-0762. So while it's still a good-sized knife, compared to the 308, very different. The 308 is a big, beefy, full-sized, heavy-duty knife. This is light as a feather. So this is a full carbon fiber handle frame. We have a titanium subframe lock that bolts in here. We have what we call our tuned detent system on this knife. So instead of having the detent hole be in the back of the blade and actuated by a ball in our lock bar here, we have a separate steel detent bar in the front handle that you can see through the handle, that silver piece in there. That has the detent ball in it, and we have a hole in the front side of the blade. And what that does is when you're holding onto the knife, you're flipping it open, if your finger rests on the bar and you squeeze on it, it's not going to lock the knife up. So just one neat little innovation we have on these knives. This is the 0762. Again, CPM 20 CV blade with a two-tone finish, grinder satin. Beautiful satin carbon fiber scales, titanium subframe lock, titanium pocket clip, and our titanium tube spacers. So that's the ZT0762. So if you'd like to check out any more of our knives, you can come see us at ztknives.com and kershawknives.com. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.